All right, we're going to be checking out this new gigantic spray paint bottle called the Turbo from Rustoleum. This thing is awesome. I saw it in the store and had not seen it before, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get this. So I picked up a dump truck in the past few months, and this thing has seen better days. And I thought, what better test? I mean, look at the spray on this thing. It has a huge giant fan. The can is like, 2 or 3 times size, the normal size can in comparison. And I just wanted to see, what kind of spray this thing pumps out. So my son and I, we went and look at that. Unbelievable. We scraped down the truck and gave this thing a once over. We used 2 cans on it, and it just is amazing. I mean, this thing has at least a foot wide spray, depending on how close you get it to whatever you're spraying, and it does a pretty good job. So, this dump truck is an 88. It's seen better days. It's a Chevy C70. So I figured, I couldn't hurt it by spray painting it. It would be the ultimate test subject. And I mean, literally in no time, we just, changed the appearance of this thing and maybe gave it a little bit better coating. So instead of being a total rust bucket, now it's a turbo sprayed rust bucket, I suppose. But anyhow, the purpose of this video was to check out the spray can. I mean, this thing is amazing. It just does an incredible job. I never thought that you could get this kind of performance out of a shake can. Look at that. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, it's spraying easily, 10, 12 inch at a time. And it has really good coverage too. I went over it a little bit lighter in the beginning on the first coat there, and then went back and just touched it up a little bit here and there. But I mean, in no time you're spraying whatever it is you're trying to spray. In this case, the dump truck. But it just goes super fast, and I couldn't believe it. So I mean, these things run about I don't know, $12, 10, $12. I got this one at Home Depot, but you can get it at different places, I would assume. And it goes pretty fast just because it does apply, like 4 times as much paint per spray of the tip, the nozzle, that you would get out of an ordinary can. And, like I said, it has like a little tip to it that kind of like fans everything out. And it has really good coverage. But I figured for, $10, $12 for a couple cans each, you're like, $20 or so, you could easily paint this dump truck. And so we're going to do it red and black. My son's helping me out, and he's doing the under, and he's got the smaller can himself. So you can see the difference, doing the small little cans versus the giant turbo can. And the small can does a decent enough little job, but that turbo can is just incredible. So like I said, we had hardly any prep on this truck. Just really with some scrapers getting off the chunks and little flakes and stuff like that. There was quite a bit of rust on here, so this video is not intended to be any kind of instruction on how to do a proper restoration or a proper paint video to prevent rust or anything like that. So if anybody's a professional painter out there that's super particular, that is not the purpose of this video. I just know I'm going to have comments about that. It's not the purpose of the video. So the purpose of the video is to show the turbo can, and that thing just does a great job. But even with this truck being like pitted and having rust all over it, I mean, the paint did really well. I mean, it was just really just a minor minimum amount of prep scraping off like the big flakes and that kind of thing, really. You know, as an added bonus, my son had just an awesome time out there spray painting stuff. I mean, what kid wouldn't, you know? Okay, so this was his reaction to the turbo can. I think that says it all. He did have a little bit of trouble getting the nozzle down, the little button that sprays out. So it's a little bit more difficult than just a regular shake can.
Freeze it. What's that? Get in here. Oh, that's gonna be so. Oh, that thing looks so cool. That's awesome. Oh, you covered up the Buckeye Trek logo. That is so cool. That is so cool. So cool.
Sorry about the audio quality here. Not really sure what happened. Yeah, we are going to come back later and paint the front of the cab red. And for some reason, they only make 3 colors, at least that I could find in this the turbo shake can. And red wasn't one of them, so it's white, black, and maybe brown or something.
Are you out?
I'm out. See?
Okay. So spray it towards the camera.
Ah, there it kind of. Yep, I'm out. Cool.
And there we go. We're going to do a little walk around and a little before and after shot. I mean, hey, for 2 cans, we're going to go back and hit this a little bit more. But for 2 cans, I think it looks night and day, to be honest with you. So there you go. There's the before and after. And it looks a lot cleaner. Super happy. Had a great day with my son. Hey, as always, like and subscribe. Really appreciate the feedback. Thanks a lot.